Greetings, dear ones. What's up, y'all? My name is Aura-cle, Aura.cle. And we're just gonna hop into the reading today. Working on consistency here. So bear with me. Took a little sippy sip. So this is going to be a general reading. I'm going to start off with our African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have for the people? What would you like them to know? Whoa. All right. First, we have Oya Storms. Sawachi Grounding. Let's see. That grounding. Oh, yeah. Intuition and truth. Which, to be 100% honest, I'm feeling like, so you've, and I kind of did a reading like this on TikTok earlier, but you've moved through all of the storms and the trials and the tribulations and the things that, you know, you had to fight through. You know, it was almost like it's a snowstorm and you're just like trucking through the storm. You've done all of that type of work. And it don't mean later down the road you won't ever have to experience these things again, or a certain level of a challenge in life, because life can be challenging. But what's great about experiencing things and, I don't say aging, but wisdom, experiencing life, is that you do add to your wisdom belt. You are able to say, I've seen this before. I know what to do because this is what happened before, and I did this thing and it worked. So right now you're in need of some grounding so that you can hear your intuition clearly and see what's right in front of you, instead of looking outside of you or outside of the view that you have. Because earlier I said they're not looking at enough, but now it's like you're looking at too much. You're looking at everything and everyone outside of yourself, outside of your situation, people that don't even resonate with you at this point. Like, it's like, why are you listening to them? Why are you taking advice from people who are not even living a life that you want to live? You want to live a very particular, specific type of lifestyle, and you're listening to people who are living below that lifestyle, who are living opposite of what you're looking for, what you're wanting. And so that, the wounded healer, so you're doing a lot of, the storms. I feel like you know, oh, I've been through this, and you know, this is just how it's gonna be, and I'm just never gonna be happy. And yes, you are. You will actually be happy right now. You don't have to wait until, like, there's no waiting until. It's quite literally a choice that you have to make to step out of that energy. And the grounding, worthiness, knowing that you're worthy of those things. You're worthy of what you're asking for. You're worthy of what you're looking at. I want that thing right there. That's what I want. And to also know when something is not for you, so that you don't, you know, take yourself out of alignment with your goals and your dreams. So don't just be accepting anything just because, you know, it's familiar, because familiarity don't mean a daggone thing when we're talking about growing and moving on. Now, resistance. I think we had this as well. Tete withiness and Gang Sarah with resistance. And then we have Satara with Blazin. So with Blazin, I always hear blazing, like you blazing through life. You're moving swiftly. You're moving intentionally as well, though, with clear intentions, which allows you to be confident in your decisions and the things that you're doing when you do it with your chest up and your head up, and not, you know. So maybe some of y'all need to work on like slouching and how you sit. I know I need to. So sitting, because so when you're sitting like this, all the energy is like getting stuck right here, right? And it's just kind of, when you sit and you open up, you're able to open up your heart space, you open up your chest, open up your throat, and really and truly be able to speak and do and move in love. Interesting. So we have trick first. Rebirth with the snake, as we are. Protecting yourself, protecting your goals, your dreams, your thoughts. Because when you are going through a rebirth in balance, so when you are going through a rebirth and you shed that skin, you know, the skin before is all hard and old, and you know it's been here. But once you shed that skin, it's like a newborn baby. So you aren't quite, what is the word I'm looking for? You aren't, you know, you haven't been here very long. So her trick of the enemy. So be mindful of what I was saying earlier, what you're allowing into your headspace, what you're listening to, what you're ingesting and allowing to sit in your spirit, because a lot of these things are a trick of the enemy, a trick of outside forces that are not within you, nor in alignment with you. But you know, people send you evil eye. People, you know, they think a certain thing about you, or they feel a certain way. And so therefore they don't believe that you deserve these good things. And so speaking ill on someone is a form of witchcraft. It's a form of spelling. So when someone is like speaking things over you or speaking things to you, it's like you're taking it. And you have to see it for what it is and stop it dead in its tracks so that you can move forward. But with this rebirth and protect, you have got to know that the universe is spirit, your spirit team, God, source, however you resonate. You are a newborn baby coming out of this, okay? So it's like we do have to go slow. We do have to take our time. We do have to balance the patience and the awareness. So you may, you know, it may seem familiar to you, or seem like it's, you know, something that you, but no, this is brand spanking new kids on the block. Like you are a new person. Nobody knows who you are, and you know who you are because you've done all this work to get to this version of yourself. So maiden passion, tarot cards, mythical goddess tarot. Depletion. You're not feeding yourself enough. It's dry and barren lands over here. So that's interesting. Okay, so with the maiden seed, with the maiden of passion. So one, this is coming from her heart chakra, her heart center, and she is water energy. And then you have the depletion, which is supposed to be water, but I said dry and barren land, so you're not able to swim, you're not able to, like, you know, try to get to where you're going because you're not feeding yourself and watering yourself by staying true to your passions. Okay, try staying true to yourself and the things that you are passionate about and that you love, because again, you letting somebody trick you out of your spot. You let somebody trick you out of your spot and you know it. And this is not the time to be doing that, because you are brand new. You're not somebody that they know. They don't know this version of you. They don't get how you operate because you've been doing all this work by yourself. So it ain't like you gotta show it off, but it's time to show what you learned, so that they can see you. And those who, you know, resonate or love you enough, stick around, and be people you decide that they don't want to be here no more. All right, so to fire energy. So delight, this is what I was just talking about. A blaze, what I say, blazing through, actually utilizing your confidence and child creator spark. So that fire in your belly that you feeling right now, like, yes, do all those things. Everything that you are thinking about doing, you need to do. Everything. And take your time with it, though. But utilize the confidence and the knowingness that you have and the intuition and your intuitive downloads and all those things to help guide you through this process. Because yes, it's going to be things on your path. It's going to try to, like, you know, make you go astray, and you like, oh, I'm supposed to be doing this because it seems like this person needs my help. No, the whole time they're trying to take you off your path. They're trying to take, which always you know, when you are in alignment and you do listen to your intuition, you eventually get the message, you eventually learn the lesson. But wouldn't it be great if you don't have to go down that road because you're able to listen to your intuition the first time, instead of trying to see, I should just see if. No, don't see nothing. Don't go see nothing. Do what you're supposed to do. Do what you know you're supposed to be doing, and stop trying to see about these people. And completion. So with the rebirth and cycles ending, and we having, this is the snake year, so next year is the horse year, and the year of the horse, and you have that being new beginnings for a lot of people who are exiting out of a lot of karmic cycles, negative thought processes, like just all type of things that you were just experiencing. You just thought it was never going to end. And we said this before. It's at the end. Compassion. So we had a lot of water and fire, which water puts out the fire, but water can also help the fire. We have Uzumi the Fool. Let's read her card real quick. Let's hear what they say about Uzumi. Is the whirling Japanese goddess who lured the sun goddess Amaterasu from her dark cave. Her wild body dancing made the gods and goddesses laugh in hysterical delight, piquing her curiosity and drawing her out of hiding. The goddess Uzumi dances to the whirling cosmos without regard to the rules and restrictions of the physical world. Like the air element she represents, she has no agenda and no baggage. Uzumi draws forth the childlike innocence in everyone she meets. She is the essence of spirit. She embodies nonconformity and the transcendence of the earthly realm. Uzumi is the archetypal, wild woman. She makes merry mockery of all things sacred and profane. She is the pure goodliness in her irreverence. Uzumi as the Fool reminds you to be free in your expression and the way you view the world. She calls to your inner child to let go of your baggage and schemes, to surrender your grip on the way you function, and remember that life is a dance. Be like Uzumi and free your inner radiance into expression by being true to your genuine essence. Release from the restricted limitations on your genetics, and the world around you. Wow. Be like Uzumi and stop making things so serious and so just gray. Like it's like you're living in a world of gray and blah, and you need to like lighten up and add some color to your life. Even some y'all quite literally need to start wearing some colors, because that all black, trust me, I'm an all black person. I love me some all black. But the moment I put some colors on, feel me? I'm a little orange pop today. Like add a little pop, and see what that does for you. Yeah. We're gonna pull from the Angels of Atlantis on what the advice is. Before we go, just give me a little bit more. All right, what is the advice for the people? What the people need to know? What do they need to know? What is the advice? Integrity for now. All right, give me one more. Give me one more. Give me one more. I just need one more. Oh, that was not one more. That was indeed not one more. Give me just one more. What is your advice for the people? Whoa. It's a lot of advice. And if you are interested in getting your own reading, while I'm trying to get this, because apparently it's a lot of y'all. There's like one more, and it's like advice for like 5 other people. And I'm like, okay. So if you do find yourself wanting to get a reading from me, I will have all that information in the little box down below. We are doing a little mini read special for $26 for 8 to 10 minutes, and it's a recorded reading, and I'll send to you via a private link, and then you get access to that video as long as you like. All right, give me one more. All right, beginnings. Okay, so we have Hanel Integrity, and Shamil Beginnings. And I'm going to read those. I'll have to tell you the funny story about these cards, because I had these cards before, and someone stole them when I was in LA a few years ago, and I just got some more. Okay. Integrity. There is a need for you to take a look at the essential parts of your life and the notion of integration. The force of integrity within Hanel turns untruthful challenges into opportunities for truthful acceleration, just as the eternal compasses of life teach that truth brings us to integration and centeredness in life. The ancient scales will always weigh your heart for truth. Please say a prayer to Hanel, who will help to clarify any illusion and move you to what is absolutely pure within your soul. Say Ra-ma-ti, Mara, 3 times. This is an ancient Atlantean chant that will strengthen you and bring sacred clarity, and you will feel blessed. Actually, that is my favorite chant. I actually have that in one of my meditations that you guys can find online under Aura-cle, AURA.CLE. I think it is, I can't remember, but it's on the Take Your Meds meditation EP that I released last year. Okay. Shamil Beginnings. Extraordinary new opportunities are dawning for you, drawing you to new people and new places and new projects. Shamil wishes to lovingly assist you, as anxiety often precedes change. Ask to call upon the might of all the angels of Atlantis to help in order to arrive just where you would like to be. Before this fruitfully occurs, it may be appropriate for you to release old projects, old patterns of behavior, old ideas, or old acquaintances. See the new as a time to be met by the Son of the Source with renewed vigor and well-being, just as you greet the new dawn, the new day, with love, hope, and joy. Chant Om Bur Biva Sava, the beginning of the famous Gayatri mantra, to bring the new energies dancing through. Okay. That's your advice. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Integration, and again, seeing where you are and accepting the newness. So that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you have not, like, subscribe, share with somebody, and take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Peace.